You know what they always say.
Welcome to another episode of Live at Cthulhu Caverns, where we talk about whatever the fuck we please.
Hey, let's take a minute and meet
Dirty B, your host.
Like and subscribe. What's up? All right.
If I started murdering people, there'd be none left.
What's up, motherfuckers? So yeah, I just got done watching a dope ass movie, and I am not gonna spoil it for anybody. So if that's what you're worried about, no spoiler alerts needed. But we might have to put a disclaimer in here for King Kong vs. Godzilla, because it's been a while. Everybody should have already seen it, and if you haven't, you're fucking slacking. But while I share this out, let's hold on. I'm gonna play something while I share this out. While I share this. Now, we got something coming up soon that's going to be coming out here. So I'm going to try to get it okay from my partner and make sure we can play it. And then we're going to do that. But in the meantime, in the between time, let me share this out. So let me give you guys something to listen to. Now, I don't think I've played this off the album, but this, I think, probably needs to be played. This is Maniacs featuring Matt Butcher from KDT.
Basket case, my necklace is a guillotine. For pedophiles, I feel the least remorse. I would kill a priest, leave the pain coursing through his veins, scorching, cut his dang foreskin, and then aim for his main organs. The boy coming from Detroit was the verdict. Now I have become death, destroyer of worlds, not a person left. I bring the wisdom that can burn your flesh. The way my words connect, there must have been some kind of birth defect. Cursed to death and never witnessed a surreal scene. So I feel these streets of blood catch a kill streak. He'll see. Once it's over, only death is next. Not a breath is left in your body, make sure the flesh is fresh. I use a corpse as a prop in my strange porn with the demons, and this is a threesome. Bring me Lorraine Warren. Lunatics, to us the studio's the loony bin. Maniacs, sure to make you grab your crucifix. Fuck Freddy and Jason, you facing the gray psychopath that will pull your fucking baby out the playpen. Lunatics, to us the studio's the loony bin. Maniacs, sure to make you grab your crucifix. Fuck Freddy and Jason, you facing the gray psychopath that will pull your fucking baby out the playpen.
My mama made a monster, malevolent maniac, a mutant menace that's morphing on morbid, most still make me mad. I murder, make up mischief for money, the more the merrier. I'm on a constant move from the morgue to the mortuary, sir, causing homies. Just a hobby, constant hobby, probably dropping lots of bodies, lottie-dottie, so I'm Abu Dhabi. I am the one that go bump in the night, I run with some killers, we dying to fight. We come to bring on your demise, hope you realize you about to die by the mic and then some. A big gun since I've been young, reacting quick, I'll slap a bitch dumb for some breadcrumbs. Incoming misery, finish shit on the industry, a perfect fit for victory. Bitch, this isn't a mystery, we doing this. I'm not the one you wanna be fooling with, I run with shit. I don't give a fuck about who you is or who you with. It shouldn't come as a surprise. If you come in, look each one of us in the eyes, you can see that we all lunatics.
To us the studio's the loony bin. Maniacs, sure to make you grab your crucifix. Fuck Freddy and Jason, you facing the gray psychopath that will pull your fucking baby out the playpen. Lunatics, to us the studio's the loony bin. Maniacs, sure to make you grab your crucifix. Fuck Freddy and Jason, you facing the gray psychopath that will pull your fucking baby out the playpen.
Straight up out the loony bin, looking for who threw me in. Anybody wanna glue me in? It's like Peruvian. When I catch up with up, I'ma split them to the white meat. But in the meantime, I'ma rhyme to a hype beat. That dirty beat provided, only the wordy G's are vibing. Can't word it without violence, wanna murder me, come and try it. I burn them like in a riot, tearing down the block. Killer, they point and scream, destroy their dreams. You can call me Godzilla. Fire's what I'm breathing, I'm a heathen, I'm a demon. Half dead, heart beating like a zombie without reason. Other than blood and guts, they all say I'm fucking nuts. My blade will slay and cut, only thing that I trust. Maniac, psycho, batshit crazy. Doctor told my mother should aborted that baby. Paralytic rabies, like a bad dog. Bad cow disease from cutting meat on the bad saw.
Lunatics, to us the studio's the loony bin. Maniacs, sure to make you grab your crucifix. Fuck Freddy and Jason, you facing the gray psychopath that will pull your fucking baby out the playpen. Lunatics, studios, the loony bin. Maniacs, sure to make you grab your crucifix. Fuck Freddy and Jason, you facing a great psychopath. Never pull your fucking baby out the playpen.
Tranquility, be advised, a lot.
Oh, yes, I just took a panic attack dab. So I guess I'm gonna be panicking with y'all. Thank God I got people to keep me company. That last dab was too many dabs. What too many dabs? What the fuck is up, everybody? How the fuck are you guys doing? Hopefully you guys just took a big enough dab to match me up. Oh, motherfucking DJ Doomslayer and this bitch, what's up, cuz? We gonna have to get you to change your YouTube name, dog. I'll make you a dope ass logo. DJ Doomslayer logo. Oh, that last dab was too much. But listen, please help me make it through this cough, because I got something for you. Oh yeah, I got you. Now listen. Now, since the pandemic happened, there hasn't been a lot of really, really good fucking movies lately, right? And yes, that's bothering me. Well, it was bothering me, you know what I'm saying? Everything that came out was some garbage. King Kong versus Godzilla was amazing. We'll talk about that in a minute. Once I get it clear that everybody in here has seen it. But listen, I just watched a movie that it's for rent right now. It's expensive, but it's worth it. I swear to God, I took a chance on it and I love it. I'm so glad I did. Listen, I just watched this movie called Nobody. Now, have you guys ever watched Breaking Bad? You remember Saul from that shit? All right, listen. This movie, all right, it's like a Jason Statham, John Wick, The Rock, and like 4 other badass motherfuckers could have been cast for this role. But instead, it was Saul Goodman. And this motherfucker beat the fucking shit out of everybody in the movie. He was fucking awesome. Dude, oh my God, dude. I was on the edge way more than I was for Godzilla versus King Kong. Yes, it was good. King Kong versus Godzilla was awesome. And I was glad that they didn't ruin it. And I'm pretty sure everybody's seen it, so I'm not going to ruin anything, but I'm just going to say I'm glad they didn't make him fight to the death. That's all I will say. But listen, the movie Nobody, fuck, go rent it, go watch it. If it's at the movie theaters, I rented it on Google Play. Dude, oh my fucking God, best movie I have seen in like 2 years. Probably as good or maybe even better than the first John Wick movie. Dude, holy shit. He just, if you watch the commercial, if you just look up the trailer, you guys will see what I'm talking about. I almost wish I can, but I don't know. You think they would kick me? Every time I try to pull up YouTube, they try to flag me and pull me down. So I'm not going to do it. But listen, I'm telling you, oh my goodness, this movie is so fucking worth watching. Saul Goodman's a dope-ass actor, but he didn't have to do a whole lot of acting for this role that was like emotional stuff. He didn't have to. He definitely did some good stuff in there, but I did not know he could fucking get down like that. Like, dude, this movie was so good. I even like the twists that came around. You're just like, okay, all right. And they're not even like weird. They're just like, I figured that. You know what I'm saying? The guy's just dope, man. That was an awesome movie. And I'm still like, I literally just shut it off and went live with you guys. So, yeah, I'll lag if I try to show you guys the trailer. I'm not going to do that. But listen, I want to shout out all the producers and engineers that eventually watch this part of the video. There's probably like 4 of y'all that are engineers out there that I've already mentioned on Facebook or have talked to. You guys know who you are. You guys keep on doing what the fuck you're doing. There's an ass load of producers. Like, I couldn't even sit here and name them all. There's probably like 9 of them if I scroll through my Facebook and gather all their names. And I don't want to just shout out one and not fucking shout out everybody. But there's a lot of y'all. Now listen, if you tune into this part of the video, keep doing what you're fucking doing, because I've been seeing a lot of amazing works come out of, like, for instance, Crack House Studios, Wave Village, fucking Lyrical Lobby's about to be coming out from Deeza's shit. What the fuck is this shit? Problematic. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that boy fucking out there working too. I haven't talked to him in a couple of days, but I'm sure he doing good too. Maybe he might pop in his bitch. That dude, he's fucking solid, bro. I fuck with that guy, and hopefully in the future we'll have some more works together. D-Tay, shout out to D-Tay. If you're hearing this part of the shit, you fam impressed me very much so. I just told somebody the other day that it's like if Pharrell made 25 Happies and put them on a CD. D-Tay fucking murdered that album. I listen to it like 4 or 5 times a day, or 4 or 5 times a week when I'm flipping through my playlist at work. So yeah, he gets a couple of plays a week. So does a couple other artists I already mentioned, and 4 I will mention in the future. Oh yeah, see, Tragic and Wheat, yep, definitely. You know what I'm saying? Tragic and Wheat, them motherfuckers know what they do. And see, Tragic, I don't think I know what his record label's called right offhand. I just know Tragic. What's his record label called, Knight? Because they deserve a shout out for sure, because I mean, I'm sure he's the engineer for him, and his skills are really nice. He's got my dream mic, so you can't go wrong using that microphone. Speaking of, I just watched a video, because there's a lot of clones out there. There's a lot of microphone companies that claim to have the same model, but they are nowhere even close. Not even in the long shot. When you look at their specs and compare them just for specs, it's like, it's a joke. Like, actually, the one, it's made by Express Alien or something like that, or Alien Express, one or the other. It's a fucking shitty ass microphone. The dude that was doing the review on the microphone, he was like, I literally sat here before I did this video and I tried my best to come up with what I could use this for in the studio. I can't. And he just took it outside, put it on a rock, and beat it to death with a sledgehammer. I was like, and even then, it just crumbled. Like that, you know what I'm saying? Like, I hate that. I hate that severely when people try to just copy off of something. Like, you know, to be honest with you, the Warm Audio version, that doesn't deserve a sledgehammer. The Warm Audio WA7 is pretty good, but you cannot compare it to the Neumann U87. That microphone's industry standard, golden standard. This is actually a pretty good microphone if you guys are looking for a microphone within the $300 or $200 range. This is $269, and it does come with the shock mount and the pop screen. You can do some voiceover with this. You could do R&B. You could do singing. I tried to do some loud stuff on here I ain't gonna talk about, and it didn't work. It was it doesn't have any settings to drop it below -20, and having my gain at 0, there was still a part where it peaked. So it's not probably a workhorse microphone, but it'll definitely get the point across. So I wouldn't play trumpets in it or anything like that either, because that's up there too with the SPLs. So anyways, this is a good microphone too, though. But the Spark SL, I don't recommend it, because you're gonna find problems with it once you get to engineering. The AKG P420 it's not that bad. It's probably the worst microphone in here, but it's price wise. But actually, I think they dropped the Spark SL down, so I think they're around the same price. The only difference is probably like $40. But for $40 you get a way better microphone. I would be less impressed with that than this one. But anyways, the Neumann, when I finally saved up enough to get that, everything that I've done in there so far, just in my ears, is just beauty. I don't want to bring it out. I don't want to fucking wear that microphone down to death. That bitch stays in the studio now. This is the permanent podcasting microphone. Plus, you can't even see it because of the backdrop. So, anyways, hell yeah, I appreciate it. And now I'm wearing the black shirt too, so it's like I'm gone. It's just my face floating around. Hold on, let me see something. I still got control over this light. Oh, my phone's kind of dead. I ain't gonna do it, but I do have control over this light. I can change it. It's gonna be sweet to do in the future. But anyways, yeah. So Nobody. I recommend that fucking movie. That shit was amazing. But I've been trying to find some shit, some old school shit to rewatch. If anybody has any suggestions, please leave them in the comments. I mean, just because my brain always goes to what I would watch. I want to just figure out some classics that other people would watch right now. And I might have to go slide through the motherfucking endless amount of streaming platforms and find it. Also, I kind of want to bring back a movement. Now, some people are about to tune out as soon as I say this. Let's bring back a movement where we all collect Pokemon or Yu-Gi-Oh cards and duel each other. We will duel each other to the death. No, for real, like for money. You know what I'm saying? I'm down to throw $20 on a Yu-Gi-Oh game. I'll fuck y'all up. You don't even know. It's over with. I'll buy the cards. No, I'm just kidding, for real though. See, Pokemon, I'd have to get a refresher course because I don't think I ever physically played the card game besides anybody with my little brother, and I played on the Game Boy version. But Yu-Gi-Oh, I'll stomp that ass. Magic, I never learned Magic. I'd like to. Nobody's ever sat me down and taught me it. I mean, I kind of like glossed over the rules, but it's one of those things I feel like you have to have somebody that knows how to play and basically coach you through a game. And you know what I'm saying? I learned better hands-on with stuff like that. Cause teach me how to play Magic. Fucking what you know what I'm saying? I will look at decks online and I'll see what there is. If it's fucking, cause I don't know, I kind of like that shit. I'm mad that I never got into Dungeons and Dragons. Like, dude, I would have did that shit. My nerdy ass would be in this bitch. I'd not have time to make music. Nah. So that's the one thing that people, like, they look at me sometimes if they don't know me. Like, a lot of people, you know, that I work around or stuff like that, they look at me and I don't know what they picture. I bet they don't picture a person that will duel them. If my manager was like, yo, you like Yu-Gi-Oh? I'm like, fuck yeah, what's up? She's like, I will give you a 25% raise if you could beat me, you know, 2 out of 10. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh, let's get it, baby. 8,000 life points. Let's get started. No, for sure. D&D I've rocked before. All right, well, dude, if you can coach me through one of those, I'd like to fucking play a campaign of that, because I think some of that stuff I could probably look online and get like a refresher course, but at least have somebody to actually duel with once I get the knowledge down. Now look, but why the fuck aren't people doing this? It's the pandemic, you know what I'm saying? We could duel it. We could duel fucking Zoom and shit. You know what I'm saying? With people in Australia. Let's bring back a movement. Like, hashtag duel somebody. You know what I'm saying? Like, we get a hashtag. I'm about to hashtag it. Hashtag duel somebody. Nah, anyways, man, that would bring the world together. What if our presidents and our world leaders, everything that they had to do had to be calculated through Yu-Gi-Oh games, and you can't be no rigging shit. The whole world's gonna be seeing there ain't gonna be nothing rigged. Everybody's gonna get their deck, and somebody outside will shuffle. You know what I'm saying? Maybe 10 people will shuffle that motherfucker or something with cameras aiming right at their hands, and then they fucking duel. Whoever fucking wins that, you get to be president. Let's get down. Now, if it was like D&D or something, you'd be looking at like 40 hours. 40 hours of gameplay. Nah, man. Shit, what if it turned into that shit? What if it turned into gamers battling on the fucking, on the seas with fucking, drones? We ain't gotta go kill with soldiers anymore. We just gotta see who can kill each other's drones. I don't know. Dude, the world would be so much better if we could just have fun. Anyways, let's play something right quick, because I need to go grab something to drink. So does anybody have any suggestions? I do. This is Exile.
Kill it, be killed. Kill it, be killed. You gotta kill it, be killed. Kill it, be killed. Kill it, be killed. Kill it, be killed. You gotta kill it, be killed. Kill it, be killed.
They don't like me, I don't like them either. You wanna fight with them? Come on and light that ether. You on the block, we need a piece of it. Beat you to death, you piece of shit. I'll put your kids in a bag and beat a tree with it. Beef with them? He's dead and not proud. probably. I wanna break his ribs and force him to watch a comedy. Grab me the props, these rappers come back with the Glocks. One bitch slap to the ops, I'll have him looking like Jack in the Box. People like you let the label treat him like welcome mats. I wouldn't give you thumbs up or someone else's hands. Me and Jay in the trenches, vocal producing. I put a hole in the human quick as the Soviet Union for him. No one quite like us, we got artists waiting for tracks to drop. Brandon Barbarian, battling like it's Ragnarok. Any you against me is basically do or die. You get your nails done, I mean crucified. We exile, we kill the king and the next down. X'd out, removing everything from the neck down. Kill it, be killed, kill it, be killed. You gotta kill it, be killed, kill it, be killed. You gotta fight for your life and treat this game like a killer spree.
I'm gonna have to look that up, nice.
This is war, get the guillotine. Kill it, be killed, kill it, be killed. You gotta kill it, be killed, kill it, be killed. You gotta
be ready to attack. Yes, we gonna spaz, coming fast. Heavy on your ass, who said we couldn't rap? We've adapted in this battlefield, master our craft intensively. We passing the top floor and you ain't even at the mezzanine. I wanna feel your bones crunch, not here to hold up. Don't front, you know you're about to get beat down by both us. We won't budge, not now, whatever we relentless, you will never catch us bowing to enemies. Devour all entities in an hour, I'm finishing. You can try to begin your plea, but it's not gonna get to me. I've been diminishing all you cowards ahead of me. All you fuckers say you about to get this power and energy. You doubt my abilities, you can get it firsthand. Dirt lands your next stop, I load up and squirt blam. My only weapon is bars, I flex the cannon on your town. So the only thing left to do is hand over the crown.
We exile, we kill the king and the next down. X'd out, removing everything from the neck down. Kill it, be killed, kill it, be killed. You gotta kill it, be killed, kill it, be killed. You gotta fight.
Hell yeah. Speaking of, update anybody that really cares. So me and my wife, when we got each other's rings and stuff, I obviously proposed first. When I got it, I didn't know exactly what size. I was one size off. So she's been wearing it as a necklace for like 6 months, 7 months. So we took it into a jeweler, and it just got back, and it's ready to be fit, and it has been fit. So that's the thing. That was dope. Karina can identify 7 colors, and she's not even 2 yet. That's what I'm talking about. But life can be good if you just examine the little things and magnify them and realize that the dark times that you've been through led to these good times you're at. So when more dark times come, hopefully you know what's at the end. You know what I'm saying? Because obviously everybody has things that go through their brain all day and the stresses of things. But if you can find a moment to take a good fat breath and just be like, you know what? It's going to be okay. It's going to be fine. I'll figure out a way no matter what. What else can I do? Not figure out a way? Are you a bitch? No, you're not. You're going to fucking figure out a fucking way. So that's the only way it is. You know what I'm saying? I've been to the lowest of low. I've slept in a fucking garage covered up with fucking a towel that I bought. You know what I'm saying? And it was like fall coming into winter. It was cold as fuck. And I ate out of a Little Caesars trash can. It wasn't for long. It was for 2 weeks. But I did it. I survived it mentally and physically and got to where I needed to be. And I got myself an apartment. But I just had to be at the very rock bottom to have nothing to pay to get some money. You know what I'm saying? And it just worked. And ever since then, I vowed that it would never happen again. And it hasn't. You know what I'm saying? Not one time did I not have exactly what I needed to pay something. And if I had to borrow, I always paid that back immediately. If I could, I'd try to add some fucking sugar and spice on it for the thank you. You know what I'm saying? But now it's to the point where we're barely behind. You know what I'm saying? If we could just figure out one more little boost of something to go around, then everything will be in the black. You know what I'm saying? Instead of the red. So that's what we're trying to do. And you know what I'm saying? You gotta understand that life ends at a certain time, and all you could do is absorb all the great moments all the way up until that time, and you could look back and you could be like, okay, that was good, bam, you're gone. But in that moment you'll remember all the moments culminating in one Kamehameha wave of awesomeness, and then off to wherever you think you go. But we're here now, in this moment. Look around you. Everything is still here. There is no comets, no asteroids. The world hasn't gone in a civil war yet. We're okay. Let's just try to figure out how to make everything go to somewhat kind of level of normalcy where we could figure out how to do the stuff with actual conversations and solutions instead of just arguing and cutting each other off and deleting each other and blocking each other, and nobody gets a chance to figure it out. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people in this world that I've, not said good words to, and some of them deserve them, and some of them will still get their ass beat. But there's a few of them that it's just like, if you would just have a conversation with the brother, then we would be probably talking right now. But you know what I'm saying? But most motherfuckers like to be, in they shit. You know what I'm saying? Which is fucking fine. You know what I'm saying? Because eventually everybody comes back to the point of trying to live their life. And if you can figure out some kind of normalcy to your own life, maybe you can help somebody else have some kind of normalcy to their life. Even if it's a friend or a family member or a complete stranger, whatever it is. So one thing that I try to do every day is if I see an opportunity to make somebody's day slightly better in any way, I do it. From the smallest thing you could do is if you spent, $10 and they're giving you back like 40 cents, you're like, you know what, let's hold on to that. Somebody else is going to be short. Or paying for the meal behind you or ahead of you, whatever the fuck, you know what I'm saying? And then even holding the door for a person. Even if they're like really far away and it's just fucking freezing cold or something, and you're like, you know what, fuck it, come on. And even don't rush or nothing, you know what I'm saying? Just get here in your pace. Don't rush them. You know what I'm saying? Let's hold the door for a person. Here's a deed I tried to do, and it worked. It definitely, I think it made her day a little bit better, but she was in a lot of pain. But anyways, I'm at Henry Ford Hospital, and not for myself. I was with somebody else, and they were in the hospital, so I was just in a waiting room bored. And I overheard this situation. So it was an Arabic family that came with their mom, and their mom didn't speak English, but their youngest son spoke really good English. So he was talking, he was translating for everybody. And just because everybody is being really loud, I heard that I guess she took too many Tylenols or something, so she was basically overdosing on acetaminophen, but she was going to be okay for right now. They hooked her up for a second, and then she was in the waiting room. Well, I was bored as fuck, so I looked up what a mosque looks like, and I fucking sketched it out right quick on a little paper, because I was drawing. I was in the middle of drawing something anyway, so I just turned the page right quick, and I drew a little picture of a mosque, and then I just wrote, "Get well soon." And then I gave it to her, and she was smiling and stuff, but she was still in pain. And the sister hugged me or whatever. I was like, "Oh, no, don't worry about that." Just because the nurse was being a fucking cunt to her for no reason. This bitch was just being like rude as fuck. I don't know why. She's just like, ma'am, calm down. I understand. I'm trying to hear your son. Ma'am, I'm gonna need you. But then it escalated. You know what I'm saying? And she's just being really mean to her because she couldn't really understand what she was saying. I guess I don't know. It just seemed kind of an asshole move, so I just was like, okay, no, we ain't all like that, motherfucker. Here you go. You know what I'm saying? Because check this out. Here's a cool deed that I seen when I was younger, because I lived on the west side, and it's right next to Dearborn, so I had plenty of Arabic friends, and they told me about this guy because it wasn't like a celebration or anything. It wasn't a holiday that I knew of, but there was all these kiosks lined up. Now let me give you a background. So there's this old guy. He passed away at like the age of 71 or something, like 72, 75. But when he came here, he basically came here as a refugee a long time ago. And he stacked up his money as a nobody and just put it away. And he helped a bunch of people set up like small businesses that turned into pretty good businesses. Most of them I shopped at. So anyways, when he passed away, all these people set up these like desks. They were just like, your fold away picnic table things. And they were giving away for free, and there's people being mean to these motherfuckers. We just went up there and stood with them, but it was cool as hell because they gave away a grocery bag that had hot pita bread inside of it. It was like freshly cooked, you know what I'm saying? Like put it against your face, it was like a warm pillow of bread. They gave you like a little clutch of bananas. It wasn't like a whole thing of bananas. It was like 2 or 3 bananas, a water, and a bunch of candy. And dude, that shit was awesome. So we just stood up there for a couple of hours with them and stuff, and because we're kids, we're stupid. We just like to hang out and warn for no reason. You know what I'm saying? It's just the thing to do. So that we just had a spot to chill at. So everybody's pretty nice, you know, passing by after that. But no, man, sometimes you just gotta try to go out of your way if you can. You know what I'm saying? I've seen some videos lately. It's just of people getting fucked up, and there's other people standing right there. It's just like, what? I would at least try to fucking knock one of them motherfuckers out so they stop fighting because they're just looking bloody. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. You'd have to see some of the videos I've seen with these people just standing there. It's like, come on. I've seen this lady getting kicked in the fucking head, and there's two dudes filming it. I'm like, why don't you put your fucking phone down and go over there and fuck that dude up like a real man? I don't know. I don't get it. You know what I'm saying? So when I try to come back to reality where most people aren't filming fights. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, every single place that I've been in, even in the darkest place of the hood, all the way to the richest suburbs that I've ever been to, it's basically all the same thing. Everybody just trying to live. You know what I'm saying? So you just got to try to figure out how to live with each other. And if, you know, Crips and Bloods can do it, why can't Democrats or Republicans? I don't get that shit. Why does everything on the news got to be fucking, you know, Crips and Bloods of the fucking politicians? You know, why can't we just go back to somebody saying, here's what I want to do, and then we all like, okay, sounds reasonable, and then check the guy's background. If he ain't a douchebag, fuck it, take a run at it. But pretty much all they've been giving us for, like, since I've been alive, I guess, is like, shake it up, pull some more names, bro. What up, though? Motherfucking CJ Swisher in this bitch. What up, though? You missed my big rant about happiness. Nah, man. Yeah, you got to try to be happy in this life. You know, obviously it's short. Some people go quicker than others. And obviously we found that out as of recently with DMX. So, you know, you really just got to try to absorb every life's moment, make it into something. And I'm going to give you guys a quote from, I think his name is Customato, Tyson's coach. He said, every step you take from now on is a step towards being the champion. So make that about everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, every step you take, everything you do should be a step towards being the champion of it. You know, my dad even said, he said, no matter what it is you do, do it right. If you're a crackhead, be a good crackhead. If you're a fucking policeman, be a good policeman. Whatever. You know what I'm saying? You just got to try to be good at it. How many times have you guys been to a job where a person is just being rude and just incompetent or just an asshole or just stupid? Or how many times have you actually gone to like a Home Depot and the person's like, oh yes, I know exactly what you need. Come with me. Here. All right, check this out. This one's the more expensive version, but you can get by with one of these. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's people out there that are like that. And then there's people out there that get filmed being douchebags. You know what I'm saying? And that gets more clicks than the others. So remember that. Remember that. The good shit doesn't get all the clicks. That's why it comes across your shit. And remember the algorithm, man. If you see drama, scroll past it. If it's something you don't want to see, scroll past it. Because the more you engage with the drama, the more it pulls up on your shit. And that's for real life, too. You know what I'm saying? If there's people in your life that's like, you know, obviously clouded with drama, try to at least help them understand their own drama and fix it, or get that shit the fuck up out of here, my dude. You know what I'm saying? Dirty took a daddy, so could be motivated. I took a big panicky attack dab. It was a good one. It is worthy as fuck. It was worthy. But yeah, no, so that's it. That's the Cthulhu Caverns for the night, baby. Very short one, but I just wanted to get that point across to everybody and get your motherfucking happy on, you sons of bitches. Live at Cthulhu Caverns. New shit from the Weirdos coming soon.